If T-Mobile has recently notified you that they're going to be raising prices on your legacy plans, you may be thinking about looking for other alternatives now. You're not sure where to go. If you need T-Mobile service but don't want to pay the new price increase for your plan with T-Mobile and you don't want to deal with them anymore, maybe you don't want to give T-Mobile any more of your hard-earned money, not one more red cent, I'm here to tell you that there's ways for you to get on T-Mobile's network for cheaper than what you're probably paying now. You may have to sacrifice some benefits, some perks, depending on how good your deal is currently. But I'm here to tell you that there are other plan options out there to get you on T-Mobile's network. And maybe, depending on how much you're paying, could save you as much as hundreds of dollars a year if you switch. Now, these are MVNOs. Some of these are subsidiaries of T-Mobile. One in particular is our first best choice here, I think. There's budget plans. There's some more premium style plans. Depends on what you want. But Metro by T-Mobile is my first pick. I particularly like their cheaper plans, but I'm just going to cover a little bit of everything just to give you an idea of what your options are. Now, clearly, if you add more lines, that is when you can save the most amount of money. So we're looking at what's considered their more premium plans. There's cheaper alternatives to this service here, which we're going to talk about shortly. But let's say you want the Flex Start plan. You need some hotspot. You want Google One membership, storage. So with this, you can get 8 gigs of hotspot, 100 gigabytes of Google One membership. You'll get the T-Mobile Tuesdays, Scam Shield, all that stuff. That stuff is included with all their plans, the T-Mobile Tuesdays app and the Scam Shield. All their plans include that. All these plans include 35 gigabytes of premium data, just so you know. Even if you go for their $70 monthly plan, 35 gigs is their premium data allotment. But I'm here to tell you that no matter which plan you choose, if you go above your 35 gigabytes of premium data, one of the reasons I like Metro is you're not going to notice a huge slowdown. If you're doing speed testing side by side, a T-Mobile postpaid account, whether it's consumer or business, and you test against your Metro plan, you might see some speed differences, fluctuations. T-Mobile priority may go to their postpaid side, but you're not going to feel pigeonholed with Metro by T-Mobile service, even if you're seeing 300 megabytes per second versus 650 on T-Mobile postpaid. I think that's safe to say that that's more than sufficient enough to do everything you need to do. We're not talking about seeing the best number results. That is why you're paying for postpaid. You're going to get a little bit more of satisfaction when it comes to speed testing. We're talking about daily usage. If you want to watch Netflix, you want to play games, YouTube, etc., Metro by T-Mobile will allow you to do all that without sacrificing anything. You're going to be paying a lot less to enjoy very similar service is what I'm saying as far as actual usage goes. All right, so this plan is 50 with autopay, 55 for the first month, or 55 if you don't choose autopay. Metro Flex Up is 60 with autopay, 65 for the first month, or 65 without. With that plan, you get 25 gigabytes of hotspot data versus the 8. You still get the 100 gigabytes of Google One membership. You will get unlimited texting to 200 plus 10 countries and destinations. So if you travel a lot or you know others that live in different countries that you want to communicate with through text, this could be a cool option for you as well. And then lastly, we have what's their most expensive and considered their most premium plan. This is the best that Metro offers as far as premium plans go. This is basically a carbon copy of the Flex Up, except you get Amazon Prime in this. So your $10 more a month gets you Amazon Prime included. So if you don't have a Prime membership, but you want it, you can get it through Metro and save a few bucks. It'll be a little cheaper than it would be through Amazon Prime, paying Amazon directly for it. And with this, everything else is exactly the same, just Prime. That's it. That's the only thing that changes. And it's 75 for the first month or 75 without autopay. All right. And of course, if you add more lines, as you can see, the savings will continue to grow. So as you can see, this plan was $50 for one line. Now you're only going to pay $155, saving you $45 for 4 lines, versus $200 is what you should be paying. And the same for all these plans here. So I think there's some great value here for many that are looking to save some money and get access. So these are my favorite plans here, particularly the $25 plan. That's what I use and I've had it for years, 4 years. I've had this plan, and I love it. I think for $25, it's unbeatable. Remember, like I said, you're paying $25 a month for priority data. If you ask me, this is to me like a very much like a postpaid plan. You get caller ID, you get the T-Mobile Tuesdays app, you get, if you pay like $2 more a month, you can get voicemail to text. So there's a lot of great benefits. They took away all the lists of benefits that were there. So unfortunately, I can't go over all of that right now. They took it away. They've added this plan, brought it back, taken it away, brought it back. So this is kind of what they've been doing. So definitely take advantage of it when you can. This way you can lock in your deal. Once you have it, they're gonna pretty much honor it. They're not gonna take it back once you have it. So there's great options here for you. If you want a little bit more, a little bit more perks, you can bump up to the $30 per month plan, or then we have the $40 plan. But keep in mind that taxes and fees are included. So this is your price. $25 a month is all you're paying for this. This is another reason why this is a great deal. So a lot of good stuff here. Definitely my top pick for Metro. All right, so I want to move this along. So next up is Mint. Guys might have seen the commercials. Another great option for you if you want T-Mobile service. And yeah, this is another subsidiary of T-Mobile. They are buying a lot of the MVNOs, but this is still a good alternative if you don't want to pay T-Mobile directly. So with this, you can get premium wireless plans starting at $15 a month. They're letting you try it out for 3 months at their lowest price right now. All right. So if you 3 months, you get a 5 gig plan for $15 a month, $45 payment up front. 6 months is $20 a month. You pay $120 up front. 12 months is $15 a month. And you got to give them, I think it's $180 up front. So the thing with Mint is they want your money up front. If you're cool with paying in advance, then you can save more money that way with Mint. But again, depends on what kind of benefits you're looking at, looking for as well. So then we have the 15 gig plan. That's $60 up front, $25 for 6 months. That's $150 up front. 12 months is $240, 20 gig plan. And this is a good one here. The unlimited, $30 a month if you give them $90 up front. 6 months is $35 a month, $210 up front. And then they have a special offer now on the 12 months, $25 a month if you give them $300. So this is a great banging deal right now if you're looking for some great service here. And then there's all the broadband facts. So typical speeds are anywhere from 79 to 357 megs down, 6 to 30 megabytes per second on the up. These are typical speeds. Obviously, if you're in a great area for T-Mobile, you're going to get much better than that. I think we know this. If you're connected to N41, etc., you're going to get some great speeds, UC, ultra capacity. So that's Mint. And there's just so much here. I just don't want to drag this out too long for you. I just want to give you guys an update. You can definitely check the site, shop around, look to see what benefits they have. I just want to put these plans in your head so you know where to look. Next up is US Mobile. They have fantastic deals right now. They have their light plan, which is T-Mobile. Starter kit, $25 a month. You can't beat it. $25 a month. All right, you get 10 gigs of hotspot, smartwatch add-on, international data add-on. So you can kind of make this a really very similar plan to postpaid by adding a bunch of perks for just a little bit more money. But $25 a month, taxes and fees are included. If you pay monthly, if you pay annually, you'll save even more money. So there's a lot of great alternatives out there for you if you're sick of T-Mobile. Next up, we have Helium Mobile. They got free plans right now. Then they got some paid plans. This uses T-Mobile's network. They also have their own network as well. So it's Helium, but then also they're riding on the T-Mobile network as well. So they have their zero plan. This is, I think, 3 gigs of free data, 100 minutes voice, and 300 minutes text. So I'm sorry, it's 100 minutes voice and 300 text. So this is perfect for someone that like never uses their phone. Never. They are coming off a flip phone. They just need a little bit of data once in a while to send an email or text. couple of minutes just to call their grandchildren or something or whatnot, texts. They're mostly on Wi-Fi. This is a perfect like solution for them if they were on a legacy plan with T-Mobile. Then you have their Air plan, which is this is $15 a month. You get 10 gigs of data, unlimited talk, long limited texts and calls. Perfect plan for 85% of Americans. No contracts ever. Earn rewards. That's another thing. You earn rewards. People are saying that they earn crypto rewards with this plan, so that's cool. And again, as long as you have good T-Mobile coverage, you'll get some good speeds. Next is their more expensive plan. This is the Infinity plan. This is $30 a month, unlimited data, unlimited voice and texts. So this is their more premium feeling plan. So those are some of the plans here that I think are great options. And then we have one more now that I want to cover with you. All right. And that is good old Boost Mobile. So they're back with using the T-Mobile network. For a little while they weren't. I guess there was some issue going on, but they're back. So if you're looking for a cheap plan, $25 a month, you can get on the Boost network. Right now they got a deal, $15 for your first 3 months, and then $25 forever. Unlimited talk, text, and data, no contract required. Buy now, pay later available, 30 gigabytes of premium data. And then you do notice a slowdown, but it's still usable. Not as good as T-Mobile usable, Metro by T-Mobile usable, but still fair enough to, do some basic stuff. Again, we're not talking about speed tests and all that. We're talking about sufficient speeds to get through your day, to watch YouTube, to listen to music, to do all the things that you would just do outside of trying to waste data. If you want to waste data and you want that premium feel, well, nothing's going to be postpaid. Except, I got to be honest, Metro feels a lot like postpaid, which is why I talk a lot about it, especially the $25 plan. It's really hard to beat, guys. Just being honest, yeah, I don't work for any of these companies. I do have a referral code for Metro down below. If you want to use it, you can save a few dollars. But that's, this is the honest truth. These are some great alternatives out there. You don't have to deal with that company if you don't want to, is what we're really talking about. And you might save yourself some money depending on how much you're paying. Hopefully you did find this useful. I tried to make it as short as I could while cramming enough information. This could go really long. Otherwise, I'm covering 5 different companies here, so it's hard to cover everything and keep it short. As always, thank you so much for stopping by and watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.